Welcome back to Tiny Grimes Games, and today I bring you 7 introductory tips to Octopath Traveler. If you are a pro and you've been playing this, there's probably not going to be that much here for you, though. You never know. Alright, let's start with tip 1. And tip 1 is basically a problem I have, and I just want to tell you, if you have a similar problem, don't do it here. I tend to have this analysis paralysis with games like this where I have resources I can spend on knowing there's always going to be something better. And for this game, it specifically is with skills and learning skills. And I didn't learn skills forever because I was trying to decide, like, I don't know, what skill do I want to get? The bottom line is you're going to end up getting all of the skills. And as you get them, you're going to get over here at the bottom, which I can't scroll down to, support skills. And those are really important and do awesome things for you that you get automatically just by learning skills. So you really do want to learn your skills. So let's see, I'll go ahead and learn Lightning Blast. The other thing is, when you learn your skills, when you learn them all, this question is going to light up, and you'll have access to that as well. So let me show you what I mean. So I went ahead and learned that skill. Now I can equip this special support skill, so every time I start up a battle, I can augment the equipping character's elemental strength by 50. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what that means, but that's certainly going to be good. So the bottom line is, use your JP, learn your skills. You don't need to save them, just learn them. So the next tip here is jobs. So when you have a job, so Therion is a cleric right now, he's a hunter, they all have their jobs, but these are changeable. You're not locked into whatever you job it is. So I was a little nervous at first, like, ooh, I don't know if I want to give him the cleric. But I can just scroll up and give him a different job at any point. This is a big deal, so you don't feel like you're completely locked into whatever job it is. So if you find a secondary job and you want to give it to somebody because they don't have one, just give it to them. You can always change it later. Additionally, it looks like any JP that is spent on the secondary skill is retained as well, and so that can be moved around. So you just don't have to worry. You just equip it, you level it up, and it's fine. The third tip today is equipping and unequipping your gear. Now, this is pretty basic, but I couldn't quite figure this out for a while. There's a really fast and easy way to unequip gear. Like, I looked at all the buttons on the bottom, I was like, how do you unequip? And I kept like scrolling down to a different item and equipping that one, a worse one. The way to unequip an item is to click on the item that's equipped. So I have my snipe saber. Let's say I want to give it to somebody else. I just click on it again, and it becomes a makeshift whatever. And so you are able to unequip even though there's no unequip button. Just click on the thing that's equipped and it will unequip it. Alright, the fourth tip for today is reputation. When you try to steal something, if it's not 100%, it's going to say, are you sure you want to steal this? If you miss and they catch you, it's going to hurt your reputation. And I freaked out at first and I didn't try to steal anything. And what I realized is that it's not until your 5th failure that your reputation gets hurt, and even then you can just fix it at the bar. So my suggestion is steal to your heart's content. It's only like $100 leaves, whatever there are in this game, to fix it. Go for it. Don't worry about it. There's too much awesome stuff to pass up on stealing. Steal away. Don't worry about failing. Your reputation will be just fine. Alright, my 5th tip is the most basic tip you're ever going to find, but you know what? It was a big one for me. If you hold down B, you run. I did not know that. I didn't know that for a long time. I didn't know that until I was just annoyed that you couldn't run in this game and was randomly hitting buttons. So this may be too basic for you, or it may be life-changing. So if it's life-changing, you're welcome. If it's boring, my apologies. Tip number 6 is, while there is no hit point meter for bad guys, you can actually tell how much health they have left. This was something I didn't notice for a long time. But if you look at this guy, the Sea Bird King 1, I guess, his name is white. It means he is in a healthy range. The Sea Bird King Birdie on 4 is yellow, which means he's pretty injured. And then they turn red, as well before they die. So it gives you a pretty good gauge at where they stand. This is especially important for bosses. It gives you an idea of like, should I go all in and try to finish this boss off, or do I have a long way to go? I need to worry about healing and sustain and getting in a little bit of damage. Oh my goodness, the boss turned yellow. Huzzah! And then when they turn red, you're even more excited. It gives you this idea of where they stand. It can be really important in battles, and it took me a long time to realize this. My seventh and final tip today is look at your mini-map. Down in the right-hand corner, there's a little mini-map there. You can see lots of important stuff there. The little quill there means there's a save point. But more importantly, what I want to show you is the little trident menorah looking thing. That is actually a shrine. It's on the lower left-hand side of the map. And I'm not going to spoil for you in this video what shrines do, but trust me, when you see that, you want to go to it and you're going to find some cool stuff there. Bottom line is look at your mini-map. You'll see caves, you'll see all kinds of cool stuff. The mini-map provides you all sorts of information. Well, I hope you enjoyed these tips for Octopath Traveler, and I hope you're enjoying Octopath Traveler as much as I am. And I'll see you next time on Tiny Grimes Games.